Down. You want to see him there, Sweetie?
I really want to go places that we haven't gone to.
Yeah, he's got a seatbelt on.
Monica said it's Kurt.
You watch those old World War II films and they just roll them.
Kim, this is my checkbook. I've already done all the pre-flight, internal, external, ball tour. Here we go. Everybody did a hold harmless agreement, and you've all signed the manifest, so you're there. Okay. Welcome to the CAF. My name is Paul Halavity, and I'll be looking after you on this flight. This B-17G aircraft holds a limited certificate of airworthiness, and this flight has been authorized by the Federal Aviation Administration under a grant of exemption from the requirements of several specified federal air regulations. Standard category airworthiness certified aircraft are manufactured to FAA-approved standards, including standards addressing the design of the aircraft and life-limited parts. The FAA is not established, nor has it approved, limited airworthiness certified aircraft manufacturing standards, but the FAA has determined this aircraft to be in safe operating condition and has individually approved our progressive maintenance program. So basically what that means is this aircraft was built before FAA even existed, and so it was not built under standards that did not exist at the time. However, what they're saying here is that we are authorized to maintain and fly the aircraft, and they supervise us and have given us certification to do so. Any questions about that? Okay, very good. So when you get in the aircraft, if you haven't already been in there, as you know, it's not built for country. Comfort.
Not built for speed either.
Not built for speed. It has a lot of sharp objects, a lot of open areas, a lot of braces, whatever. So be very careful about moving around the aircraft. During flight, you will be able to get up and move around and take pictures and look at different parts of the aircraft while it's in flight. Hand signals, because it is noisy, this is a get up. That means you can get up and move around the cabin. When I want you to sit down, and it'll be right before we land, I'll give you this and this, and buckle your seatbelts, okay? So about the only time you need to be seated and buckled up is takeoff and landings. Otherwise, you can kind of move around the aircraft where you want. For the guys in the back, you cannot go forward of the bomb bay. Do not get on that catwalk. The bomb bay doors are spring-loaded, if you will, or trap-doored, and they'll hold 170 pounds. Over that, they'll open automatically. And the reason for that is if you dropped a bomb out of the rack, that they didn't want it staying in the aircraft. They wanted it to go ahead and fall out of the aircraft. Stay away from the exit hatch in the back, which would be that door just forward of the horizontal stabilizer. We do not have any special safety latches or anything on it, So thing is, just stay away from it, okay? There's two sets of cables that run along the top of the fuselage. Those are actually flight cables. And unless you want to fly the aircraft, don't be messing with them cables. Pilot doesn't like it when you take over flying his airplane. The seat belts are just standard, you know, tongue and buckle, nothing good. Absolutely no smoking in, around, or near the aircraft. In case of an emergency or fire or anything like that, follow my lead. I'll be right there with you. I'll be on the headset with the pilot. So if anything needs to be done, he'll tell me, and then I'll pass it along to you. Emergency exits on the airplane. I don't have a really good picture, but here we go. This is the back door. And then we also have one up on the top there, that kind of dome there on the back. It has 4 red handles. If we need to, we can pop those handles, pop that hatch off. You can also get out at the pilot station, the open windows there. And then if we have an opportunity, which I doubt, we'll have the bomb bays open. You can get out there. And then out through the bottom of the airplane in the nose. If you guys toured where you went up in the airplane this morning,
Now, the real factor is if you see us jump out first, jump out safely.
If you walk back and say, it's been nice flying with you, have a nice day, and you got a parachute and we don't, we know we're in trouble.
Yep. If we do happen to have an onboard fire during flight, we'll grab the fire extinguishers and I'll direct that. We'll have 2 in the back, and somebody can help me with the fire in the back if we have it. Otherwise, have a nice flight. I can't think of anything else.
I'll check on when I'm on a long course.
Okay, look for me for leads. Okay, as soon as they let us board, we'll board. You guys kind of hang tough here for a minute and let me go check on that. Okay, there are 2 seats right up in the video room. And then the other 3 will be back here. Seats with me. So you first guys in there have your choice. Yeah, I'll get you some plugs.
I got to ride from Albany to Atlanta in the back seat of a DC-3, so it doesn't matter.
Cool. Hey, when I ride down on the way back, if somebody else wants to do that, I think I'm gonna nab this seat right here. I'll be gun for the first part.
Well, there's 2 up there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, first seat on the right, he said was his.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna sit in this one here. So come on through. Anybody wants to go up front? There you go. Man, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, Cadillac seats here.
Okay, John, right?
Yes.
That's my seat.
Oh, okay. That was the first one to me on the right coming in.
All right.
There you go.
Don't be throwing nothing out right now.
Okay, you're locked in.
Locked in the loop.
Yes, sir. You're sitting on it.
Okay, anybody need earplugs?
Got them.
Up here.
Anybody need earplugs?
Yep. I've got